Elmsbrick was quiet, cold, and old. Everyone feared the woods, especially the part they called the Hollow Grove. It used to be a garden. Then it started singing. People heard whispers, saw figures, felt watched. Now, fences surrounded it. Signs read, "Do not enter." 16-year-old Lena didn't care. Her family had just moved into a crumbling house on the edge of the woods. Her parents loved ghost stories. Lena didn't. That night, she heard something. A voice, faint, almost melodic, humming, no words. She peeked out her window. The forest swayed. One tree, taller than the rest, seemed to lean toward her. Then she saw her, a pale girl in white, standing at the edge of the grove, still, watching. She raised a hand, and waved. Lena yanked the curtain shut. At school, she asked Ezra, the folklore-obsessed loner. "I saw someone in the grove." He went pale. "You saw her?" She waved at me. Ezra swallowed. "That's not a girl. That's a watcher." Lena laughed. "A what?" "They appear before people disappear. She marks you. If you hear her sing, don't follow it." That night, Lena left her phone recording the woods. At 3:12 a.m., it died. Then, the humming returned. Louder now. Her window creaked open. She hadn't touched it. The voice whispered, "Lena." She turned. Her closet door was open. Inside, under her coats, sat a porcelain doll with mossy hair and its mouth sewn shut. Pinned to its chest. "Do not listen." From the trees came a second voice. Deeper. Lena didn't sleep. The doll sat on her desk, unmoving. Its black glass eyes stared through her, mouth still sewn shut. She hadn't touched it, just stared back. Morning came. Her mom noticed her pale face and trembling hands. "Nightmares again." Lena nodded. She didn't mention the doll, or the whisper, or the girl. At school, she found Ezra behind the gym, sketching. "I think something's in my house," she said. He looked up. "It leaves gifts. Dolls, bones, moss. You're marked now." "Marked for what?" "To follow the voice. To vanish." Lena hesitated. "You believe all this?" Ezra tapped his notebook. "There's a pattern. 5 kids in the last 10 years. All heard singing. All saw her. Then, gone." That night, Lena locked the window, bolted it, moved her dresser in front. She didn't record. She didn't look out. But at 3:12 a.m., she woke to the sound of rustling leaves. Inside the room, she sat up slowly. Moss had begun growing up her walls, dark green, pulsing faintly. The air smelled damp, earthy, wrong. From the closet came a soft creaking. The doll was gone. In its place, scratched into the wall, were 3 words. "Come to me." She heard humming again, but not outside. From under the bed, a single, pale hand slipped out. Thin, wrongly jointed, reaching. Lena screamed and jumped back. The hand vanished. When her parents rushed in, the moss was gone. The words were gone. But under her bed lay the doll, turned toward the wall. Something new had been stitched into its back. Lena stopped sleeping. Every night, 3:12 a.m. The humming, the whispers, the cold breath of the forest pressing against her walls. She ripped the doll apart, burned it in the fireplace. But the next morning, it was back, sitting on her pillow, perfectly clean. Now it smiled. She begged her parents to leave. They laughed. "It's just the new house," her mom said. "Dreams, stress." But Lena saw the truth in their eyes. They looked tired, confused, hollow. Her dad forgot her name at breakfast. Her mom put dirt in the coffee maker. They were changing. She found Ezra again. "Something's in my house." He nodded. "It spreads. First it marks you, then it infects your space, then your mind. How do I stop it?" "You don't. You run." He handed her a page torn from an old book, brown, flaking. A charcoal drawing of a figure made of roots, with stitched eyes and gaping mouth. "The Hollow Queen," Ezra whispered. "She feeds on memory, on fear. She wants you." That night, Lena packed a bag. At 3:11 a.m., she was fully dressed, ready to run. But the forest got there first. Thick vines burst through her vents and floorboards. Bark grew along her walls. Her mirror cracked, revealing not her reflection, but the girl in white, standing behind her. Lena turned. Nothing there. Then the walls pulsed, alive. The house wasn't a house anymore. It was part of the grove. Her parents stood in the hallway, smiling blankly. "Time to go, sweetheart," her mom whispered. Her eyes bled sap. From outside, the girl in white waited, still waving. The front door opened by itself. Lena didn't walk out. She was pulled. Vines curled around her ankles, guiding her down the steps like a puppet. The woods waited, quiet and breathless. At the edge of the grove, the girl in white stepped aside. A path opened, impossibly wide, cutting through trees that hadn't existed yesterday. Roots shifted, leaves trembled. The air was thick with decay and sweet rot. She turned back once. Her house was gone. Just more trees now. The deeper Lena walked, the darker it became. Time walked. Sound bent. The world felt folded in on itself. Every step, the trees whispered. Almost ready. She waits. You listened. She passed moss-covered dolls nailed to trunks. Their heads turned as she walked by. Then, singing. Not the soft lullaby anymore. Now it was a chorus, 100 voices humming from the soil. Lena reached a clearing. At its center stood a twisted oak, massive and blackened. Its bark was carved with faces, screaming, sewn shut, some still blinking. At its base, a throne of bones and roots. Upon it sat the Hollow Queen. Her skin was bark. Her dress was made of stitched shadows. Her face was a hollow void, with a single crooked crown growing from her skull. She didn't speak, but Lena heard her, inside her head. You are mine now. The ground split beneath her. Roots coiled around her wrists, pulling her down, down, through dirt and ash and bone. She screamed. Then silence. In Elmsbrick, another house sat empty. Another child gone. At 3:12 a.m., if you listen carefully, you can hear her hum. Lena awoke underground. Dirt in her mouth, roots in her hair. No sky, only the soft red glow of fungus pulsing from the walls. She wasn't alone. All around her, half buried in the soil, were others. Children, teenagers, adults, eyes wide open, mouths sewn shut, still breathing. Their fingers twitched in rhythm with the grove's hum. Join the silence, a voice whispered from the roots. Lena crawled forward, gasping. Her body felt wrong, heavy and wooden. She looked down at her arms. Bark. It was spreading. Her hands had begun to crack, sprouting tiny branches. Her veins flowed with sap. She screamed, but it came out muffled. Her lips wouldn't open. Thread, tight, sewn shut while she slept. Across the underground chamber, the Hollow Queen rose. She didn't walk, she glided. Behind her trailed vines of black hair and broken dolls. Her hollow face bent toward Lena. Inside Lena's head, you listened. You followed. Now, you serve. But something flickered in Lena's mind. A single memory untouched by the rot. Her name. Just that. Lena. She clenched her wooden fists and focused. The bark cracked. Blood seeped through. A root reached for her throat, and she bit it. Hard. The thread tore. Her mouth opened, and she screamed, not in fear, in fury. The chamber shook. The other hollow twitched. Some blinked. Some cried. The queen recoiled, cracks splintering across her crown. Lena stood, splintered and bleeding, and ran, upward, through tunnels of screaming bark and writhing moss. She burst from the ground just as the sun rose. Back in Elmsbrick, the grove shrank. The singing stopped. But at night, Lena still hears whispers in her walls. And the doll, it sits on her shell,